Hi everyone, Cosmic Mango here, your favourite mango from outer space. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about some budget alternatives for the very powerful commander staple, Dark Confidant. Dark Confidant is an absolutely powerful card and sees a lot of play in Commander, especially in the cEDH format. It offers reliable card draw, and if your deck is built with a lot of low CMC cards, the downside of Dark Confidant hurts a lot less. If you don't own a Dark Confidant, or if you don't know what it does, then let me quickly bring you up to speed. Dark Confidant is a human wizard creature that costs 1 black and 1 colourless mana to cast. It says the following: at the beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. You lose life equal to its converted mana cost. So yes, it offers a reliable card draw and it only costs 2 mana. I've done some research and created a list of budget alternatives that can be purchased without breaking your wallet or bank. Dark Confidant costs around $25 right now, so it's not a cheap card to buy. Please note, these cards listed are good, but their power level is nowhere near on par with Dark Confidant. Dark Confidant costs $25 for a reason. It's a very powerful card. Alright, so that's the basics. Now, without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Number 1. Payne Sear, a human wizard that costs 1 black and 1 colourless mana to cast. It says the following: inspired. Whenever Payne Sear becomes untapped, reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. You lose life equal to that card's converted mana cost. You're going to want to build this card in decks that can either make it unblockable or find ways to tap it. Maybe use a Springleaf Drum, which is an artifact that will allow you to tap it and create 1 mana of any colour. It's a good card, by the way. Springleaf Drum is definitely worth picking up. Once you have figured out that small dilemma of having to find ways of tapping him without getting him killed in combat, Payne Sear becomes a reliable card draw engine with great possibilities. You can buy this card for around 35 cents. Number 2. Sig River Cutthroat, a legendary merfolk rogue creature that costs 1 black or blue and 1 black or blue, so 2 mana in total. It says the following: at the beginning of each end step, if an opponent lost 3 or more life this turn, you may draw a card. Damage causes loss of life. First off, Sygg is a legendary creature, so you can use it as your commander if you wish. Sygg flourishes in decks that can deal damage to your opponents on their turns. This is because we get to draw a card at the end of each turn if an opponent has lost 3 or more life. It gets really interesting because Sygg still triggers if your opponents are attacking each other. If one of them loses 3 life after combat from another opponent, you're going to draw at the end of that turn, so it's very cool. I love Sygg, and I don't really see him around too often. I think he's really underrated, to be honest. You can buy this card for around 79 cents. Number 3. Dark Tutelage, an enchantment spell that costs 1 black and 2 colourless mana to cast, and it says the following: at the beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. You lose life equal to its mana value. This card is almost identical to Dark Confidant, except it does cost 1 additional mana to cast, and it's also an enchantment. Still, the power of this card is high, and being an enchantment actually makes it harder to remove. You can buy this card for around 65 cents. Number 4. Prodder, a devil creature that costs 1 red and 2 colourless mana to cast. It says the following: menace. At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library. Any opponent may have you put that card into your graveyard. If a player does, Prodder deals damage to that player equal to that card's converted mana cost. Otherwise, put that card into your hand. Prodder is great because there isn't really a downside for us. We either get to draw an extra card, or our opponents have to pay life to send it to the graveyard. Okay, we might lose a really nice spicy card, but if you're running Prodder in a graveyard recursion / reanimation deck, people may argue that it's better having those cards in the graveyard anyway. Prodder also has free power, and it has menace, meaning he can likely swing each turn and hurt our opponents. You can buy Prodder for around 65 cents. Number 5. Duskmantle Seer, the last card on the list. A vampire wizard creature that costs 2 colourless mana and 1 blue and 1 black mana to cast. It says the following: flying. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player reveals the top card of their library, loses life equal to that card's converted mana cost, then puts it into their hand. He has 4 power and 4 toughness. It's quite a noteworthy thing. Duskmantle is interesting as it offers card draw to everyone. I'm not a big fan of this. However, if you're desperate for some extra cards or trying to finish off an opponent with low life, then I guess Duskmantle Seer can do some really cool stuff. I don't think running this in a high tier deck is going to be super beneficial. However, in the lower end tier decks, this card can really flourish and do a lot of cool things. He also is a 4/4 flyer, so he can definitely hit a few opponents' life totals reliably over the game. You can buy this card for around 35 cents. Okay, my friends, that's the end of my list. If you do like the cards I've chosen, please let me know in the comments. It's really interesting. I really like to hear your comments, well, read your comments. I'd love to know your opinion, so please share it. And if you have any other alternative cards that you think that we could use instead of Dark Confidant on a budget, please put it in the comment section. If you did enjoy this video, drop a like and subscribe. It always means a lot. As always, thanks so much for watching. Goodbye and have a wonderful day, evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much.